So a lot of people ask me for good books on identifying plants and mushrooms, and I'm going to show you one of those today. This is Newcomb's Wildflower Guide. It's really good for identifying all sorts of plants that have flowers. And sometimes these are plants that you wouldn't think of as wildflowers, but they are flowering plants, and this book will have them. So the book has this key, and basically it says there's irregular flowers, which are flowers without that sort of usual symmetry that you're used to, like if you imagined a kid drawing a flower. Then there are regular flowers, and then there are goldenrods and asters and flowers with no distinguishable parts. And basically you go through this key and it runs through all these different qualities of the flower. So like the shape of the leaves, the color of the petals, the number of parts it has, things like that. Just the other day I was identifying this flower from our latest episode, and I knew it was an aster because of the way the flower looked. Asters have that sort of sunflower looking shape, and so I flipped to asters in this section. The leaves I noticed were somewhat toothed, so I flipped to 456. It was as simple as that. And so I remembered, and I could see from the footage, that the leaves had this sort of part that wrapped around the stem, like in this illustration in the book. And I remembered that the flowers were sort of this bluish violet color, which it also says in the book. From that, I knew that it was the crooked stem aster. This book has all sorts of great illustrations in it. Some of them are in color, but it is a really good resource if you're trying to learn how to identify plants. Newcomb's Wildflower Guide, highly recommended by me. Yeah, enjoy while the flowers are still out there.
Hey guys, so we're filming stuff for the weekly update, and I just figured I'd share a little bit of my hobbies with you, and one of those hobbies is gaming. So I've collected some amount of gaming memorabilia over the years, so I'll share a little bit of that with you. It's pretty hard to see here, but I've got posters on my stairwell here. These posters are from Super Smash Brothers. And then here we've got some more. And we've got a few more posters here. These are from Zelda. These were actually from the Nintendo Players Club Reward or something. And what we have here are most of the Super Smash Brothers amiibo collections. This was like over the course of 2 years collecting them. And again, some are missing because I let Robbie's friend borrow them to scan them. So yeah, there you have it. There's just some of the memorabilia I have, and hope you enjoyed it.
This right here is a substantially overdue replacement for my hiking boots. I was gonna get fancy and get another model, but I've used these for the past 3 years and they've been excellent, so I said, why not just order the exact same thing again? Timberland White Ledge WP Mid. Just for fun, let's take a look at what the old one looked like. Actually, I think it's still in my car. Actually, I have no idea where they are now. There they are. Now, naturally, the mud is not such a big issue, but the fact that they're caving in on the back side, on the front side, and they have absolutely zero waterproofing ability anymore, I thought after 3 years, it's about time. So they're substantially heavier too. I don't know if that's because of the mud or what. Just in time too. I will be going on some big hikes pretty soon.
How's it going? I just got out of my last exam. Although I still have to go to work, I am pretty much done until next Tuesday. I had 2 exams this week, one in economics and another one in operations management. The operations management one did not go as well as I had hoped, but econ kind of went all right. I didn't know a little bit about price elasticity, but I'm not going to bore you with that. I am going to the Game of Thrones concert here in Columbus tonight. Bryan and Andrew have gone before, and they had a blast, so I'm looking forward to that. But speaking of the Game of Thrones concert, if you guys happen to have watched our Manistee episode, I did kind of take some inspiration from one of the most famous Game of Thrones songs and put it there when we were waiting and running through the field to get to cover. The song is called Light of the Seven. It's a very heavily piano-inspired piece. I'm going to Los Angeles on Thursday through Monday as well, and I'm going to be doing a few hikes there and seeing some old friends. I'm going to be hiking Mount Islip, which is a place I've already hiked and a place I've already filmed before. I am meeting with some old folks from my old job, but I got a lot of work that I need to do on the plane, and I was bummed because I really wanted to get this one game called Undertale. One of the songs I've been jamming to lately has been from that game. Maybe I'll get some time to play it on the flight, but who knows. So here's the ramblings of a madman. I am looking forward to sharing some of my trip to you guys, with you guys, and I will let you guys go. I'm gonna do that last part again.